Today, we are breaking down a multi-step algebraic word problem. Read along with the text on the screen. When 6 times the number n is subtracted from 8, the result is 20. What is the result when 3 times the number n is subtracted from 5? Notice the phrasing. Subtracted from this means our variable term, 6n, is being taken away from 8, placing 8 at the front of the expression. Pause the video right now, try to find the final answer, and leave your selection in the comments. Let's first solve for n. Let's isolate the first mathematical statement to build our equation. 6 times the number, n translates to 6n, and subtracting it from 8 gives us the expression 8 minus 6n. Since the text tells us the result is 20, we set the entire line equal to 20. To isolate our variable term, we need to clear the positive 8 from the left side. Using our sign flipping technique, we shift the 8 to the right side of the equals sign. Because it was positive on the left, it transitions into a negative 8 on the right. This leaves our running equation as minus 6n equals 20 minus 8. Now we evaluate the basic subtraction on the right side of the board. 20 minus 8 simplifies cleanly to 12. This brings our expression down to a one-step equation. Minus 6n equals 12. To separate the variable n from its coefficient, we use the division property of equality. We divide both sides of the equation completely by negative 6. The negative 6's cancel out on the left, leaving n isolated. On the right, a positive 12 divided by a negative 6 yields a negative result, giving us n equals negative 2. Now we can move on to the second part of the question. It asks, what is the result when 3 times the number n is subtracted from 5? Just like before, subtracted from 5 means we set up our expression as 5 minus 3n. Since we now know the absolute value of n, we can perform a direct evaluation. Let's substitute our value of n, which is negative 2, directly into the expression. This gives us 5 minus 3 multiplied by the quantity negative 2. According to the order of operations, we must perform the multiplication component before touching the subtraction. Let's calculate the product step. We have a negative 3 being multiplied by a negative 2. The double negative law states that a negative multiplied by a negative always yields a positive result. Therefore, negative 3 times negative 2 transforms into a positive 6, leaving us with 5 plus 6. Now we perform our final addition step to finish the problem. Adding 5 and 6 gives us our definitive, undisputed, final total of exactly 11. This corresponds to option C on the multiple choice list. Did you catch the double negative sign switch at the end, or did you fall for the negative 1 trap? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that follow button, and I will see you in the next breakdown.